Welcome back to EnlightenedTrading. My name is Conrad, and I give you another option on Bitcoin. Sorry if I might seem a bit frustrated or pissed off because I'm actually recording this the second time. So yeah, I somehow decided to delete the video I made. So well, I just do it another time. Okay. So, firstly, starting off with our daily time frame lookout, we still are holding above our upper trend line of our pitchfork, and actually found quite a few times support on it, which is a bit concerning. And we are still finding lower highs on the daily time frame, which also has to be respected. Although we are now seeing some sort of ascending triangle maybe form, at least there's potential to ascending triangle, falling wedge. And I actually also made the same mistake in my last video. Okay, no, I mean falling wedge has potential to form currently, and you can see 4 hour quite clear. I just added this for clarity, although our trend line is acting very nice as support, even with right here in the past. So we are on a daily time frame still now below our 200-day moving average. We retested it actually quite nicely. I didn't thought that would be that likely, since it was a bit far away in my opinion. And I actually mentioned this in my latest video, that this would have the possibility to play out to shake out short-term bears, and yeah, see a rapid down spiral after that. And basically that happened. I thought we could hit it, although our upper trend line restrained price and didn't allow it to move up above this trend line. So price bounced off of it quite nicely, and I think maybe you saw it after our ascending triangle form here on the short term, which did look quite nice. We broke higher. We actually managed to hold the price for quite some time, for a few hours, like 6 hours, 7 hours. Although see, yeah, basically confirmation that bears still seem to be in control and managed to get price lower. Although since we have so much support incoming, we are not able to make significant lower lows, at least now, compared to our recent dump. So this has maybe a slight bullish connotation to it. Also on the hourly time frame, we could see the potential for another ascending triangle, and maybe this already is one. This is now more acting as a pennant. Maybe you can draw something like that. Very tight currently on the 1 hour, and also on the 50-minute it's getting very tight, and you can see maybe even pressure from bears now coming up. There is some potential, in my opinion, here to be traded short or long. I think this is basically this is more of a long-ish pattern. Also with our moving average now coming up. Although this still is a downtrend, and you actually want to be careful. Even if we break this low here on the 50-minute and on daily, we could still see very sideways price action, and maybe even form another ascending triangle. There's so much possibility right now in these slow sideways movements that you can get shaking out very rapidly if you have tight stop losses. So you want to be careful of that. Although there is, since we are on the bottom of this trend line, trading opportunity up into the 8,900s, maybe even 9,000s. but that is unlikely, I think, since we do have important resistance around 8,880, and even with this trend line around 8,800-ish. So there is quite some resistance incoming, although we do have strong support too. So careful range to trade in, or dangerous range in some shape or form to trade in. So you want to be careful where you put your stop losses and your entries. And I think the tighter the range, the more important it can be where your entry is. If you are a directional trader, and maybe that's not too true, since a wide range leaves a bit more room. So okay, maybe I take it away from, yeah, okay. I think that's actually it. I just too mentioned in the video that I deleted that compared to Bitcoin, Ethereum is actually a bit more bullish, or actually quite more bullish. Yet Ethereum's price is basically locked to Bitcoin's price. So even if we get a breakout in Ethereum and we don't see as much volume and follow through on Bitcoin, then we are in a dangerous position. So we on Ethereum, you can see very clearly that we are still holding higher lows with actually a horizontal resistance line on the top, and on Bitcoin we clearly broke to lower lows and are not nearly as bullish on the daily time frame in this consolidation as Ethereum is, which has quite a bullish connotation to it. Also, we are now coming up on important moving averages. So if this, or basically say if Bitcoin breaks this upper trend line or retraces to 9,500 to a retest, once more our 200-day EMA and our 100-day EMA, and maybe it will be important how these two will cross. That will be still interesting to see what will happen. You can see they cross two on Ethereum, and I mean, not really on the top. We actually saw follow through to the bulls to the upside, and then dropped. Yeah, so I mean, what is more bearish is how the 100 EMA was already quite bearish. I mean, it's now becoming bearish, and our 200-day EMA is still more ascending than it is on Ethereum. So I don't know. I think, and that's not also my thinking, but I haven't experienced bull crosses and death crosses, or golden crosses and death crosses too significant. I heard in a video I watched that they can be significant if both moving averages are already and expected in the expected price moving proving direction. So basically meaning if the 100 and the 200-day EMA are already descending, and that is not the case right now since our 200 EMA is still ascending, then death cross can be very significant. So yeah, we are actually flattening out. So dangerous position to be in for Bitcoin's price. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'll close on that. Trading opportunity ahead, although careful. Be very careful with your stops and entries. Okay, and I think that's it. Is there anything else? I think I didn't mention anything else in my video, and I don't have anything to say. So yeah, I hope you had a great start in your week with Today Monday. And yeah, I'll see you guys, you girls, you people, back next time. Bye.